So good evening everyone, my name is Kim Farrant and I'd like to welcome you all to What Men Really Think About. I'm very excited tonight about our topic, which is what men really think about love. So we have three extraordinary guests for you this evening. Tim Rogers, Barry Hurd and Harry O'Brien.
You love yourself. Whether on the verdant playing fields of this nation's unheralded learning institutions or strolling insouciantly through their passages of bitumen, you love yourself was a taunt, was fierce and damning, and yet as a put-down, opaque enough to negate any attempt at retaliation.
You grow up as a little child being taught to love and care, and then suddenly I'm playing a sport where I'm taught to hurt, and then suddenly I'm in an army where I'm told I'm a good man for killing someone. You know, I wish someone would write the right script for growing up as a man, a decent human being.
I'd received a call from my mother. She began to share with me her recent discovery of my father's financial transgressions, which had left my family completely vulnerable. My immediate emotional reactions were those of anger, fear and sorrow. I decided to act from these emotions with a phone call to my father. "Dad, what the hell's going on? What have you done?"
My mum recently reminded me of a conversation we had at 16. It was the first time I'd broken down in tears in front of her since she sliced my ear in a haircutting tragedy. I told her that my grandma had taken me aside at 10 and rather sternly told me that everything I had gotten and will get in my life came easy. That I was physically lithe and unfairly able compared to my older brother, who was not so nimble but nonetheless intelligent and witty. It appears at times as if I've undermined any good fortune I've been afforded for the shame of getting things too easy. Friendships, romantic relationships have all been scuppered because of some nagging voice in my head that I don't deserve it. I don't deserve the love of someone else.
My father answered the phone, still evidently affected by the last phone call. That is when I told him immediately that I love him. I could hear him sobbing whilst I struggled to articulate these words in the midst of extreme emotion. "Dad, despite the mistakes you have made, I will always love you with all my heart. I'm so sorry. I love you so much." He replied with, "I love you too. I'm so sorry for everything. I love you." That was the last time I ever spoke to my father. The next day he ended his life. The police found his body a week later.
I married, and that was hard work. I offer no love, I can't. I've been there, done that. It hurts too much to lose one you love, a mate. Hence, your spirit never lets you show love again. It's not worth the risk.
My romantic life has been quite short simply because I'm 24 years of age, so these guys could teach me a thing or two, I'm sure. They already told me a bit out the back, so I can't wait to get home and try those moves out. Actually, I found it quite confrontational because I felt guilty in a way because the two relationships that I've had, I haven't been able to give all of myself because I haven't yet confronted all of myself. And until I've confronted all of those demons and are able and prepared to share them with someone else, I don't think I'm quite fit for that romantic love or to be able to give myself to everyone.
Post-divorce and just recently being told by someone I love absolutely dearly that they have found it impossible to love somebody that hates themselves so much has necessitated me to consider where did the affectation of self-denouement end and the real internal negation begin.
My whole life I've been judged for things that what I call lie on the surface of life. You know, whether it be my skin colour, whether it be where I was born. Now my occupation. A lot of people say to me, "Oh, you're a footballer," but I'm not. I'm just a human being. And when you strip away or transcend all of those layers, I'm just like you. And so once you define yourself, you actually limit yourself. And I choose not to define myself as anything apart from I am love.